Greetings and salutations, fellow viewers. It's your old friend, the almighty and unstoppable Microsoft Sam, and this time I'll be lifting this year-and-a-half-long hiatus on my now-dormant Windows Error series. Before we get to the video, I have a bit of bad news. As I was having those hearing problems back when they were so unbearable, Atom Smasher, the website many Microsoft Sam channels used to make those errors for years, has been completely shut down, which means, if I ever wanted to get back into making NSSAM videos once my hearing gets better, I have to find an alternative for Atom Smasher's error generator, so that way, when I get back into making videos, I'd be able to use that program in the future. However, as of recently, a successor of sorts is now available for me, and many other NSSAM content creators, to use, called Beret's Error Message Generator. Basically it's an improved version of the original Atom Smasher version with more styles, icons and options to give error messages some more variety, meaning there's going to be a lot more types of silly error messages I could come up with. Now, with the preamble out of the way, I'll now go into the last time section of this video, which is something you see on numerous action cartoons and 90s to mid-2000s anime shows on your favorite Saturday morning block, when we were kids. Last time, in my bullshit Windows Error series, the entire Cold and Pettit Studios staff and I, minus Sicily and Fire, have received an urgent message from Rafflebox 5 saying to us that we had to relocate our studio to a classified rendezvous point, because both the feds and MaxTac are after us for running KFC to the point Young Brands has filed a lawsuit against us for so-called corporate espionage. As such, the all-too-familiar wanted levels happened yet again, where Mike and the others escaped alive aboard the Chinook Rafflecopter, whereas I stood behind doing my usual Grand Theft Auto thing in those misguided feds, cybers and later on soldiers. But as I stole the tank to bust my way out of this mess I'm in, General Stone's radio has warned all his forces, not me, that Mendel's forces are on their way and thus have to turn their attention away from me. Kind of like how the HECU, the US Marines anti-alien component, decide to forget about Gordon Freeman, because they are taking too many losses. Lo and behold, all those kamikazes, clears and brainwalkers from Sirius Sam teleported about a city block or two in front of me, which is where I'm gonna be fighting them head in this long-awaited second part of Season 2 Episode 4 of me reading Windows Errors, 19th or 20th overall, I'm not sure. So without further ado, let's put an end to this cliffhanger, shall we? Yabba dabba swah. Because obviously, those exploding headless freaks are everywhere. But trying to get out of this mess of a war zone is a more important matter. All the others will think I'm dead if I don't get out of here. But I need to find and rescue Sicily, because again, she might be in danger once more, because now there are monsters everywhere.
Listen up.
something due to all those soldiers. I know I wrecked their shit and killed them before, because goddamn those wanted levels, but never in this sort of scale like this. Though they now hate my guts for murdering them, I almost feel pretty bad for them. In the meantime, I still have a score to settle with those monsters for attacking my town and interrupting a wanted level I was in. If those assholes ever think it's a good idea to destroy my town, I can't use the jury. That they'll have to go through the seriously almighty Microsoft Sam for messing with the wrong planet. Now it's time for me to get serious Sam style. Alright, creepy fucks, come out and fight like a serious man. You get for sneaking up on me like that, you goddamn scrapjack.
Is that all you got?
Obstacles cleared, but my Microsoft senses are starting to tingle. I'm suspecting reptiloids appearing to take me out. Seems one reptiloid got away with its life, but at least that's pretty much all those nasties taken care of. Now it's time for me to escape this war zone, find and rescue Sicily, and catch up with Mike and the others until all this heat comes off me.
This is Colonel Bret, relaying this message to all remaining available units still fighting those aliens. We're abandoning the downtown sector of the city and are pulling out. We are about to commence airstrikes and naval bombardment as per General Stone's orders, so if you have any less available bomb or artillery targets, use your target designators. Otherwise, get the hell out of here ASAP.
Well, that's just great. If things couldn't get any more desperate than this, General Stone has now ordered a combined aerial and naval strike in Spiconian City just to take out the Scythian invasion I'm also fighting off. If this actually happens, then I have virtually no time to stick around anymore. I must pick up the pace if I want to survive.
General, the scale of this alien invasion we're currently seeing was totally unprecedented, as if it's pushing all those space movies out of the water. Our men are holding off the invaders as best as they could, but these monsters just keep on coming and more keep pouring in. The downtown district of Spiconian City has now become unsustainable, so we have to pull our forces out.
Well, that's a shame, Colonel. That's why we have aerial and naval forces en route to quell this invasion. I don't care if I keep getting reports about Sam fighting those aliens in our favor. He's still a menace to national security for breaking our stuff, but I digress. Have the jets scrambled, paladin batteries positioned, and tomahawks at the ready. And if all else fails, prep the Moabs.
On it, sir.
You are about to drop the largest conventional bomb ever made onto American soil. If this happens, not only would you destroy half the city, but you also destroy Sam's workplace in the process.
Hey, how did that talking turret get in here?
Is this the same team that Sam murdered my men and stole my tank?
General, you have no idea what you're doing. If you stick with the air, artillery, naval and Moab strikes, thousands, if not millions of innocent lives will be lost. Have you known nothing about something called collateral damage?
Get your feathery ass out of here.
You know I can fly off, right? Well, if we're gonna be that way, so be it. But I must warn you, because whatever you're doing to stop that invasion will eventually be a mistake you'll soon regret doing, and you have my pity. Farewell.
Sometimes things keep on getting weirder and weirder. No matter, continue getting the deep strike mission ready, as planned.
Security droid. Sweeping the next floor now.
Hey, back away! I'm just terrible! I don't have any bodies on me! Please leave us alone!
Get down. Alright. Check for survivors, people.
Hey, we're over here! Help us!
Command, we got confirmation of at least one survivor.
Hey, don't forget about me! I'm still in a serious need for bodies!
Correction. We found 2 survivors.
Thank God the cavalry has come over to rescue us from those horrible monsters! Please, we need you to get us out of here! We've all been trapped in this building for 1 hour straight with nowhere to escape!
Calm down, sir. We're all here to get you all out. We're gonna get humanitarian services over here once we exfiltrate the area. Command, we're gonna request a medevac chopper for dust off. Any more survivors? Okay, everyone. We're gonna get the hell out of here. Airstrikes and naval strikes are still ongoing. Let's go.
Uh-oh! More trouble!
Find an exit. Fast.
Wait a second, I don't recall seeing all this smoke from afar. What's with all the warfare I'm hearing? Was it any surprise? Guess not. Basically Sam's usual wanted level crap, and already this has become pretty tiresome to see.
Well, these guys ain't so tough.
EU, what on earth was that thing?
Well, I heard many people call this thing an R, though they also call it a brownie monster, because, well, they sort of look like brownies.
Is there more of those things like this out there? Because it sounds like there's a huge war going on.
Probably, but sadly fighting those aliens is not in my job description.
Sir? Behind you.
Where? Oh, shit.
Keep away, you beast. I'm not your food. Ouch. I said keep away, you asshole. What do you want from me? Oh god. Please don't tell me the military's after me as well.
Don't worry, Scythian. It's just me, the almighty Microsoft Sam.
Sam, what the heck are you doing in that tank?
No time to explain. General Stone has commenced a combined aerial and naval strike in Spigonia City to eliminate those serious sand monsters, and we're all gonna die if we don't get out of here. Quick, Scythian, hop aboard the commander's cupola. There's only enough room for 3 more people.
You mean that hatch that has a machine gun on top?
Exactly. Now hop aboard, if you wanna live.
If you say so, Sam. I don't know about you, but I've never been inside a tank before, nor did I ever use weapons at all.
That's because you're not as involved with those rocket weapons like I am. But with serious sand monsters running amok everywhere, today is going to be the very first time you get to learn how to defend yourself, but do this for the good. Trust me, we can't go through this together. Last trouble.
Sam, how do you work this thing?
Find the U-shaped butterfly trigger. That's where your hand grips are.
You mean this?
Okay, you're starting to get the hang of it, but we must stay dead. That's good.
That's a lot of carnage. Sam, is that how it all devolved into this?
This has basically become a consequence for when I've been fighting monsters and wanted levels for a good few years now, and things have become more and more chaotic and apocalyptic as time went on. Now look at what we're in. There are headless freaks, brownies, clears, arachnoids, wearables, brainwalkers, reptiloids, harpies, scrapjacks, and now technopolyps going after us everywhere. Let's hope that doesn't get made into a, yet, that's me, bullshit.
Sam, we got bigger problems here. Those technopolyps you've mentioned got a lock on us.
Then let's pop those possessed kellies right off the sky.
You said we're gonna escape this mess.
We are. It's that those monsters are slowing us down until that airstrike came. So now it's time we should make a run for a prominent point off on the side to me.
Sam?
What's wrong now?
Giant fireball hurtling toward us. Where in what would cast such a fireball at us?
I think we might get a hint at what that fireball came from. We'll just the water tower left on us.
That's a fiendian reptiloid demon, and it's not very happy to see us. I'm sensing two more teleporting in.
Time to get serious, Sicily. We're gonna take out those fiendian demons together, as we agree.
Okay, I think that's all those fiendian demons taken care of. Hey, wait a minute. What's going on?
What's wrong now, Sam?
It's the gas turbine engine. It has taken so much damage that the engine is now completely busted, so this tank we're in is now an armored husk. We have to abandon it.
Wait, really?
Yes, this tank is no good anymore. I need you to help me out of the driver's hatch so we can get the hell out of here before more trouble arrives.
I'll see what I can do to help you out. I'll get to you in just a second.
I just don't understand. Every time things don't go the way I expect it to be, there's usually going to be a wanted level due to my anger issues. I'm still very worried TGR might still be very mad at me for whatever happened at KFC that caused Yum Brands to sue us for so-called corporate espionage, culminating into this very mess that I'm in. I mean, what is this? A twisted amalgam of Grand Theft Auto and a myriad of classic first-person shooters, with a side of apocalyptic destruction seen in Independence Day, 2012, San Andreas, Geostorm, and the third segment of Futurama's Season 2 episode, Anthology of Interest 1, contaminated with horrifying and disheartening creepypastas and jump scares popularized by Five Nights at Freddy's. That's not the world I thought I used to know.
I'm here, Sam. Grab my hands and I'll pull you out.
Oh, this is silly. Get me out fast, will you? Thanks.
Oh crap.
Why is it Sicily? More biomechanoids and reptiloids.
It's something far worse than either of them, Sam. And it's very foreboding.
God damn it. It must be one of those witch rides. Quick, find some place to hide. I'll take care of that dark shit. Holy crap, the tank. She's about to crush it. Enough showing off, bitch. Prepare to get stomped. Hey, stay put, you coward.
Sam, no.
Jesus freaking Christ, I'm sure I'm more powerful than anticipated, but now I'm gonna kick your ass for hurting Sicily the same way you did to me. Good thing my Japanese target lock keeps track of where that witch ride is heading for. Where are you going this time, asshole?
You've been torturing my friends for far too long. You asshole.
Holy Jesus fire, glad that you came. Since you and Sicily are here, where it broke me.
I'm right here, Sam. I told Fire everything about what has been going down lately. I warned General Stone that if he ever uses airstrikes, naval and artillery bombardment and even to drop a Moab onto Sneakonia City, everyone in it will die.
I already knew what was happening back when I was in a stolen tank. Unsurprisingly, General has went for a scorched earth tactic that almost got me and Sicily killed.
Damn it! I knew General would ignore my warnings and went all out anyway.
Ow. It hurts.
Sicily, are you okay?
I'm fine, Sam. Sort of. Just took a huge beating from that witch ride you fought.
Well, we have to thank Fire for finishing her off for us.
I appreciate it, Sam, but there's no time left to talk. We must get out of here, and fast. Quick, guys, hop aboard the truck. Sam, you don't have to sit up back.
Don't worry, Fire. I can handle this. Now it's time to hit the throttle and ball our asses out here. Yak have a swirl. Fire. We are getting movies on our tail and are coming in hot.
Getting a clear shot of those galloping tripods. First has gone down. If we could take those undead bones out. More people failing over death itself. And the last pile of dry bones has to go too. That is the art of marksmanship.
That's not the Valiant Triangles for my new drum. You suck at poetry.
Oh
come on, Bonzi. Garret is the best sniper we ever had. Hence why he's our sniper overseer.
Rafflebot's right. I have worked for the military before, so at least cut me some slack for my poetry. It's a little rusty, but at least you get the gist of it.
Guys, I got big news. Substance Overseer Fire is arriving, and he has brought Sam, Sicily, and Ruby with him too.
Wait, is Expandon alive?
Hold on, let me check on Sam's status. Microsoft Sam has been confirmed alive and well, despite all this battle damage he received.
Expandon's alive! I can't wait to see him again!
Unfortunately, I am still somewhat mad at him for having done brand sue us for corporate espionage, all because of the batshit insanity that happened at KFC.
TGR, would you please let go of that thought? I know Sam can be pretty reckless in multiple occasions, and though he's still somewhat of an unhinged sociopathic crybaby psycho asshole that carries guns with him all around, but you need to learn the fact that despite all those negative qualities associated with him, he has been our long-time sword and shield for the studio, and us still our friend. Heck, he even figured out a clever solution to help me charge up when we were at the $200 fine sign years ago.
Not when Windows Moon Cafe was now condemned because of the bullshit Sam caused.
Listen, Jenny, I completely understand why Sam's irresponsible actions at KFC has caused the brands to shut your business down, and I get where you are coming from. But if you look at the news on both the computer and on TV, an alien invasion consisting entirely of serious Sam enemies has already launched a full-scale attack on Speedonia City during Sam's bullcrap water-level rampage with the feds, cybers, and leader on the military. If you're still mad at Sam for what he did back home, I'll be more than willing to administer him Prozac just to make him less of a raging madman.
Well, for once, Rafflebot, you made the right decision about giving Sam Prozac, because he's becoming more and more unhinged to the point he's almost becoming as bad as TV, as I noticed.
I got a notification from Rafflebot 5 that Sam has entered our compound, so please lighten your mood up when you get to see him again.
Okay, fine. I'll try to act less mad at him.
A security checkpoint? Really?
Fire, please don't judge Rafflebox's forgetfulness. He just needs to know who we are. Please tell him who we are, Fire.
Okay, fine, I'll do it, Sicily. I'm Substance Overseer Fire, once a member of the Microsoft Overseer Corps, now a store owner of Fire's Incendiary Surplus Store and member of Golden Pettit Studios. The passenger I have with me is Sicily, a Pinwheel leotard girl who was a waitress for the Windows Moon Cafe.
And let's not forget yours truly, Ruby Beret. I'm a Mindmaker creation from 1999 who was a desktop assistant, but sadly my program got discontinued in 2001. Nowadays, I'm Golden Pettit Studios' most trusted virtual assistant.
Oh come on, Rafflebox. The almighty Microsoft Sam's out sitting on a flatbed. We just needed to enter the rendezvous point, where we're supposed to meet up. Is this the right place, Rafflebox?
Sam has identity confirmed.
My Rafflecopter goes swah swah swah.
We are all finally reunited.
Alright Sam, we're finally here. Oh, and Bonzi, TGR, Rafflebot and Matt Crowley are waiting for you.
Okay, Fire. Thanks for the heads up.
Oh boy, I can't wait to finally see Expandon again. He's still alive.
I know, that Bonzi just had to get away from those serious Sam creep fuck gangbangers. Speakonia City's in deep shit now. And please, stop calling me Expandon, you spyware butthole.
You still never seem to change from being an absolute baby that you still are. Expandon.
Oh, Sam and Bonzi are at each other again just like old times, and I'm very grateful that you managed to come all the way here to us alive, Sam.
but that still doesn't mean I won't be mad at you, somewhat.
This still has something to do with KFC and how young brands accused us for corporate espionage, right?
Well, given the fact that an FBI and max TAC response hurdled you into yet another dogshit wanted level murder fest that provoked a military response for the umpteenth time for not paying up that stupid ass fine we couldn't afford, as well as how Windows Boom Kate is now condemned for what you just mentioned, this still has something to do with KFC, and how you got banned from all of them everywhere in the globe.
Correction, Microsoft Sam is banned from all KFCs nationwide, not the globe.
One of the errors I read told me that for your information.
Alright, point taken. But you and I are still gonna have a long discussion about the long-term ramifications about the consequences of your actions.
I'm afraid your talk with Sam will have to wait TGR, it doesn't matter yet. What's more important is the fact that Metal's forces, during Sam's wanted level rampage, have currently besieged Speakonia City, as we evacuated. And after Brody messaged me about what went down, all those airstrikes and naval missile bombardments had recently commenced to contain the crisis that's developing, which means our studio had to be relocated here in this rendezvous point until this current crisis is over. So TGR, we need to come up with something where Sam could seek redemption so that, at least, he could atone for his transgressions.
Perhaps we should try liberating Speakonia City from those alien monsters, right?
That's our current long-term objective. But right now we cannot fight them head-on, we are horribly undermanned and outgunned 12,500 to 1.
Wait, not even my bologna sandwiches?
Stop it, bologna sandwiches are not important at this time, please don't blurt out on us like that next time.
Russell has a point, Scotty. Let's talk about bologna sandwiches next time, but right now we're in the middle of something very important. Plus, Sam made it here alive, if you could tell by that.
I noticed that, Matt. I'm not that fucking stupid.
You better watch that tone, Scotty. Sam has fought long and hard to get here. You should be grateful that he covered our escape when everything went down to shit after we were in deep trouble with the law.
What freaking ever.
Besides, it's now the alien problem we have to contend with, so I'm gonna have to show Sam the armory we recently constructed after Russell is done talking.
Hey Matt, what are you gonna show me?
Oh hey there Sam, I'm just thinking about showing you the armory we have.
I was about to get to that part, Matt. Sam, because we are dealing with a much greater threat that currently holds Speakonia City hostage, he'll show you the way to the armory. Your arsenal will become more very fast soon as you get there.
Well, if Matt is gonna show me the armory where I'll get new weapons, that'll be useful. Now, what's the most powerful weapon I still currently have? Oh yes, my cloud cannon. It does take out hostile Apache helicopters into fully charged shots, so I bet it'll apply to technopolyps as well. Naturally, when I acquired the cloud cannon, the next weapon I'm expecting to acquire is the glue-on gun, right?
That's a very good guess, Sam. I so happen to have myself a glue-on gun recently, because you know, I want to fight monsters too.
Good to know, because we are now all fighting against the common enemy. I'll have to check it out.
Alright then Sam, be my guest.
Don't forget about the special reward that's waiting for you.
Special reward. I hope it's a lifetime supply of tacos, highway cookies and Takis.
Alright Sam, here we are. The armory. Oh, and I almost forgot, a new studio member is expecting you.
Way ahead of you, Matt.
I am.
Welcome to the new temporary studio, Microsoft Sam, and thanks for getting all the way here alive. If you don't know, I'm Sniper Overseer Garret. I'm one of the most elite snipers, and my job here is to ensure that high-value targets should never go near lawful assets. Also, I'm formerly a member of the US military, assigned to the Green Berets, which means I was also part of the Special Forces.
Wait, you were part of the Special Forces, Garret? Well, I haven't encountered any Special Forces in my wanted levels, but our studio now has one of them. Gee, I never expected that.
Well, this is not every day that you have an ex-Green Beret as part of Colton Pettit Studios staff. Now, getting to the main reason why I'm here is because this armory that we're currently in would give you all the weapons you need to take out any monsters that are currently threatening our lives. You may already know that Speakonia City is in deep shit right now, and both the US military and Max TAC are struggling to contain the alien invasion that keeps pouring more and more of those nasties in. According to combat statistics, analyzed by Rafflebot that's been sent over to me from his hard drive, you're currently lacking any sniper rifles in your arsenal, as you typically go Leroy Jenkins into battle with very minimal support and at times nearly got you killed because of that.
This is because Gordon Freeman does not have access to sniper rifles, which means that weapon isn't obtainable until the release of the first expansion pack for the game, Opposing Force, where Corporal Shepard was given the sniper rifle. Serious Sam also has that sniper rifle, but since yours truly, the almighty Microsoft Sam, still stuck to the weapon roster that's a mixture of Half-Life, Doom and the Quake games, I don't have access to any sniper rifles, or at the very least, not yet. However, Gordon does have access to the crossbow instead. I'm not going for that crossbow, if I'm being honest with you.
Well, since you don't have any sniper rifles on you, then today is the perfect opportunity that you should get one. Here, Sam, take my spare Garret.
Hey, thanks Garret, I really appreciate that. It's the Beret M10701, which makes it a perfect weapon for me to take out any monstrous screepy fucks from freakishly long distances. Finally, I now feel more like Serious Sam.
Seems you took an interest on Serious Sam, am I right?
Well, I only found this appropriate when Mendel's forces wrecked my town like a bunch of creep-ass plunder hobo fuckholes that they are.
I see. There's also a second option for sniping stuff, and it's from one of those Counter-Strike games, specifically Costco, which is basically a dime-a-dozen game for angry marketeer simping squeaker scoop kitty cheaters.
Pretty hot take on gamers nowadays. Oh, and I know what you're gonna show me, the Scar 20S. Not as much stopping power as the Beret, but still pretty useful in taking out monsters at long distances. Also, there's a debate whether or not the Scar 20S is either considered a sniper rifle or a DMR, designated marksman rifle. That makes just as much sense as the Congo class being classified variously as either a battlecruiser or a fast battleship.
Seems you happen to know a lot about almost everything, Sam, though to be honest, naval history isn't my strong suit.
Same here, I was part of the army anyways.
This makes me the biggest nerd in the entire studio then.
There's also other new weapons you'll have to go over too, as some of them are slightly more powerful than your core arsenal. You also like light machine guns, so this is also the best opportunity that you should get them for more effective monster suppression.
Good suggestion, Rafflebot. However, since this video is starting to reach its 50-minute mark, for part 2 that is, I gonna have to go over the new weapons fairly quickly. If I want to deal bigger damage to tougher nasties without using my trusty minigun, the M249 sawing the M240 Bravo machine gun would do me wonders against those assholes. To bridge the gap between my Glock and Colt Python, the USP Tactical Chambered in 45 CP would definitely make things feel a little more like Half-Life 2 for me. I would also grab the Benelli M4 shotgun, because at least I'll be able to have a semi-auto alternative to my Spaz 12 I still have with me. Spoilers, my DP12 is still my main super shotgun. The Chris Vector will become my second SMG for me to use, but the caveat here is that it very quickly gobbles up all its ammo in full auto during combat, so I find this to be a very niche weapon compared to the MP5 I still use. For assault rifles, the M41 carbine, the Scarl and the F2000 would certainly supplement my M16 rifle with my grenade still attached to it. However, if my underslung grenade launcher doesn't cut it, then I'll also grab myself the Milker NGL, because you know, I'm starting to hear rumors that juggernauts, basically bulldozers from the Payday games, happen to use those said grenade launchers, but only the military ones that are bosses. And that is the expanded roster that's not been updated. Now the last new weapon that I need to get right now is the glue-on gun, which Matt told me that he has one himself, because you know, he wants to join me in fighting monsters. Oh come the hell on, really? I was about to get to that. Alright, fuck it, I'm still upholding my duty of reading more errors, then it'll all be over. Before you get to the glue-on gun, you must first read the final 5 errors, because this is required by the error message board of directors to keep the video series relevant. Okay, what the bogus hell? I don't recall error messages establishing a ruling council that'll dictate the direction on our video series. Well, I'm sorry, but you annoying cokeheads should never usurp control of my property. It's my studio, and thus my rules, so be it. This has come to our attention that all text-to-speech voices are now classified as AI-generated, and therefore would count against the studio as not disclosing quote-unquote altered and synthetic content, as per the updated community guidelines. What in the absolute fuck? I'm not AI-generated for Christ's sake. My Uberduck version that I encountered was the one that's AI-generated, but for your information, Microsoft Sam, and all my siblings and fellow Speakonia classics are basically text-to-speech, and therefore should be a grandfather clause for that. Humph. Because of this, continuing to fail that policy will result in this studio receiving community guideline strikes, or worse, be flagged for immediate termination. To ensure this doesn't happen, you are required to answer whether or not it describes any content that's either altered or synthetic. I do not want to go through another stupid wanted level rampage, because we are already in deep trouble with dumb brands for apparently sabotaging KFC and have them press criminal charges in us for corporate espionage, and now we are gonna be in huge trouble for using TTS voices without even remembering in the first place. that makes just as much sense as taking TikTok away from a Gen Alpha squeaker who wants to be the next Mr. Beast contaminated with main character syndrome. I mean, come on, even though I sound artificial, I'm not AI generated. Enough said. It's a grey world out here, and it makes you very gloomy. What do you want to do gloomily? Oh great, now Windows has lost all its color, and now it's feeling very gloomy because of the monochromatic bullshit. And all the options just say cry. First off, I'm not a crybaby. The biggest crybaby here is Bonzi, because nothing ever seems to get his way.
Hey, I am not a crybaby expansion.
Jesus friggin' Christ, Bonzi. I told you octillions of times, quit freaking calling me expand down, you spyware man-child. And based on how you're acting, you definitely fit the bill as the crybaby. So that's another 10 victory points for me. Oh look, this error is so happy to see you. So what? I'll never get any happiness if I keep finding myself in the big wide world of hurt that still tries to actively exterminate me. However, I know who the happiest person alive is, and that'll be Sniper Overseer Garret.
Sam, this isn't funny in the slightest.
Cheer up, Garret, just cut me some slack, okay? In the other hand, if you're not happy, then who else is? Unless... This error speaks and it's fucking cursed. Kill that motherfucker before it lays any eggs. Since you have now read the final 5 errors, including this one you're reading, you may now proceed to the glue-on gun. Click OK to close. Yes, finally. Though the last few errors had to be squeezed out, thus it's now finally time for me to head over to the back room, and maybe at least I'll have my glue-on gun for reals this time.
Don't forget one thing, Sam. Remember the special reward I mentioned? Well, it's waiting just beyond the door you're about to enter.
I know, that rafflebot. Now, where was I? Oh yes. Special reward door. Open sesame. What's going on? Unless something sounds very suspicious. My special reward. What no? This doesn't look like one goddamn me. Where is the fucking glue-on gun when I need it? Unless it's shipped somewhere. Oh wait, there it is. Now time to get the bucket, you ginormous goofy fun miniature asshole. Microsoft Sam. 1. Alien footholes. Zip. The KNUM. Now reduced to vaporized alien steakhouse giblets. Now you know that energy weapons will always trump over monsters that terrorize everything they touch. Nuff said.
So Microsoft Sam, how was that special reward?
What special reward? Rafflebot, that goddamn KNUM nearly killed me, and it took me a little while for me to find that glue-on gun I now just get to use on that asshole alien minotaur that's now vaporized. Just give me some warning next time.
Calm down, Sam, there's no need to know. I only called it a special reward is because one of your Rafflecopter squadrons managed to capture a live KNUM that's now been taken in as target practice for your new weapons. Also, I think this is now finally time to end this video off. It's been running for almost an hour now.
Oh wow, thanks for stating the obvious. Also, yes, I agree, we do need to end this video off right here, which is my outro comes in. Well, that's all what we have time for today. Finally, after a pretty long hiatus and a lot of getting used to my hearing impairments that still ail me to this very day, I finally managed to put an end to this cliffhanger that I left off at. However, some things were changing, as I was in a hiatus, and now there are tons upon tons of new goddamn world problems that only irk me, which includes the Ukrainian Yandex crisis, the CrowdStrike blackout, the attempted assassination of Donald Trump, a shit gigaton more bullshit Disney hate I don't care anymore, 750,000 gigatons of infuriating review bombs pushing for the second video game market crash that'll never happen in the foreseeable future, all of that stupid bullshit that keeps all those years at doing a great job at being terrible years, but I digress. Nevertheless, I am very thankful for everyone that has supported me in those trying times, and to everyone who is looking forward into getting Part 2 released, I thank you all for your patience. The main Microsoft Sam Reads Windows Error series is not cancelled, but it has been on a pretty long hiatus due to personal hearing problems following me getting sick from COVID, and I'm so glad that this hiatus is about to be lifted after my hearing problems, at the very least, start to feel marginally better and my hearing pitch gets low enough to be in my desirable threshold to continue working, or at the very least, close to it. I hope you all enjoyed this definitely long-awaited second part of this 4th episode of MSM Reads Windows Error Season 2, 19th or 20th overall. I still haven't decided, and until next time, I'll see you all later. Cheerio.